Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Bioshock 2 as we finish this up. You get 50 Adam for that.
The will to choose. And now, like a plague, she spreads it to those innocents.
Yeah, you know, being able to choose. Free will. I don't think that's a bad thing.
Self-aware is a curse, Delta. You are damning them.
Ow, ow, ow. Cake! Not the bees! Ah! Ah. This way. That was fun. I thought I still had Incinerate on. I wasn't looking at the hand. That's great. Through here we go. Let's see, it's not back through therapy.
I'm stepping inside the ballast tank, Father. Come up to the glass once you're ready for me to begin. There's no going back once we start.
And so all the little sisters are going to help. Make sure you are ready, because this is your final stand.
You would rip my only daughter from her home and family and feed her to a world without hope. Though Utopia may die with her, I would sooner see us fall. Goodbye, Eleanor. Mother will be waiting for you.
Here they come, Father! Hold them off until I can bring it to a boil.
And that is what we're gonna do. Survive Lamb's final assault. Everything you got, throw down with it. You can use all the rest of your money, use the Gatherer's Garden. Everything here is still fully operational. Use everything you can to help yourself out.
Nearly boiling.
For this first part, Eleanor is helping the little sisters, of course, as they need her guidance. So you don't have access to them. You can, like I showed here, you can get more stuff. Use whatever you want. This is it. Speaking of using whatever I want. Anything you've been saving up?
Boiling! I can help you fight back now. Use the plasmic.
And so we will do just that. By the way, have grenade. Summon Eleanor. We can get that going. Stop interrupting my reload. Have grenades. So yeah, Lamb throws everything she's got at you. Make sure you save some money to resupply, if you have money to do that. Yes, I am just throwing proxy mines around. Why? Because I can. Because it's fun. Have a rocket. There's that. Who else? Have a rocket. And yes, you can see that even the rocket changes as well. How dare you? You can burn. You can burn and eat rocket. You can pick up, if you need money to buy some stuff, you can pick that up.
I've done it, Father. The ballast water is gone. Release the docking mechanism.
Die, there we go. Oh, well, that's out. Back to frag grenades. And up we go.
The lifeboat is flooded, Father. We have to equalize the pressure in here or the door won't open. Destroy those glass tubes to flood the room.
Oh, well, I need a weapon that explodes. That'll go on contact. There we go.
We've done it, Father. We're launching. Get to the elevator.
Get to the elevator. And you see everything is now flooded. Wrong way. Interesting, I didn't use the shotgun that much. I wanted to show off all the high explosive stuff. I wanted to really show off the grenade launcher, because I didn't do that too much. Escape vessel. Hey, it's Eleanor. Get to the elevator. Heading to the surface.
Father! We're falling! Run! And then, Father, the rapture dream was over. You taught me that evil is just a word. Under the skin, it's simple pain. For you, mercy was victory. You sacrificed, you endured, and when given the chance, you forgave. Always. Mother believed this world was irredeemable, but she was wrong, Father. We are Utopia, you and I, and in forgiving, we left the door open for her. The rapture dream is over, but in waking, I am reborn. This world is not ready for me, yet here I am. It would be so easy to misjudge them. You are my conscience, Father, and I need you to guide me. You will always be with me now, Father. Your memories, your drives. And when I need you, you'll be there on my shoulder, whispering. If utopia is not a place, but a people, then we must choose carefully, for the world is about to change. And in our story, Rapture was just the beginning.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Bioshock 2. A very, very fun journey. I enjoyed this playthrough a lot. I remember I liked Bioshock 2, but this reminded me that I liked it more than I remember playing through it again, which is always a great feeling for me. Going back to something that I haven't played in years, and it's better than I remember, and that's always a good feeling. I think a lot of people consider this the weak point in Bioshock compared to the first one and the game that came after it, Bioshock Infinite, which I would like to get to sometime. But I think this is a really good game. It's a lot of fun. The story there at the end I really like, and of course what happens to Lamb at the end is dependent on the values that you instilled Eleanor. And I like that. I like that your decisions throughout the game mattered there at the end. How you made Eleanor, and then she's going to impart those lessons onto the little sisters. Her being the big sister. I hope you had a lot of fun with the LP. If you don't remember, this was the viewer's choice that I did between this and Dead Space 2. I still want to get to Dead Space 2 at some point, but it could be a little while before I do. So thank you very much for voting. I hope many more of you vote next time. What is going to be the next viewer's choice? I don't know. I basically spent all of today, the day that I spent recording, the last handful, half a dozen, maybe even 8 episodes. I've sitting here and I've been recording for a while, which I usually record a lot, but I record across all my different projects. But I just wanted to sit down and just finish Bioshock today. I was really a Bioshock 2 mood, and I just wanted to really crank all of this out. So I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. I hope you enjoyed the ending. And I'm glad I got to show off all the high explosive stuff at the end. I really used the grenade launcher, which I've been neglecting. And I think I did a good job showing off quite a few of the weapons. I normally just stick with my favorites, and I still did that a lot. I stuck with the machine gun, and I stick with the machine gun a lot because you get a lot of ammo for it. But I use the shotgun a lot because the shotgun's my favorite. But I really didn't use it there at the end, other than to shoot the pipes out. So there's that. I showed off some different plasmids. I didn't use the ones that I feel are really powerful. Super break the game. I think that's Bioshock 2's strong point, though. It's the fact, not that you can break the game, but the fact that you can use different ways of playing. I could play through this again right now and just use the drill, and we get the drill tonic where we significantly reduce the plasmids, and just use the plasmids and the drill, and we could have a lot of fun just doing that. Drill dashing everywhere, buying fuel, and just boosting the damage on the drill. We could do that. You know, we could go heavy plasmids. You can go kind of a balance like I did, which is how a lot of people play. But to give yourself a challenge and give the game some replayability, you can do that. You can go into specific runs just using the drill, only using certain guns, only using certain plasmids. There's a lot of fun into that. Bioshock 2 also had a multiplayer. Now, I'm pretty sure the servers are probably down by now. Hi, this game's pretty old. at the time, I don't know how many people played it, but I know I really enjoyed it. So kind of sit back in my chair if you hear some squeaking. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun multiplayer. It had just your standard team deathmatch. There were a couple of other modes, if I remember right. Had a ranking system, you know, everything you know from Call of Duty these days. It had. And it was... I had a lot of fun with it. I didn't play it a lot, but the little bit that I played, I enjoyed. There's a lot to like about Bioshock 2, and that's good. I'm glad. Again, thanks for voting, because again, this is for all of you. This was a viewer's choice. And you all voted, and this is what I played. Again, I don't know what the next viewer's choice is going to be. I haven't thought about it, because again, I just sat here and recorded the rest of Bioshock. But there's some time, of course, because you won't see this episode for about a week and a half. That gives me some time to come up with another viewer's choice. Whatever it is, again, I hope you vote, and I hope you participate. Win, lose, or draw. Whatever ends up winning, I hope you watch, because I try to bring my own... You know, I have my own commentary style, which sometimes isn't great, I know. But I think we have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun, and I played the game, not great, I'm not an outstanding player, but I always have good gameplay at the least, I think. Even when I'm messing up, I have pretty good gameplay. I'm not missing things left and right, basically. I think that's one of my strong points, that I'm at least good at everything. I'm not great at most things, sadly. Kind of a jack-of-all-trades type person, but I like to think I'm pretty good at a lot of things when it comes to my playthroughs. So, if this is your first time encountering my channel, I hope you subscribe, and stay tuned for more of my projects. I have a lot of older ones you can watch, and some ones that are going on right now, of course. If you really enjoyed and this goes for everybody, if you really enjoyed the playthrough, please consider clicking the links below. I don't like to harp on it much, but it really would help me out. There's a link to my Patreon page where you can give monthly tips, basically a tip monthly, and for one-time tips, there is my PayPal tip jar. I don't like to harp on it very much. Not like, you know, a lot of other people at the end of every episode, hey, donate, 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 because I know that can get annoying. But if you would kindly consider donating, now that we're at the end of this project, I would greatly appreciate it. Every little bit helps, whether it's $5 a monthly or even $1. Every little bit helps. Please consider that doing that for me. That way I can continue to bring videos to the best of my ability and work hard for all of you and continue to have the channel go and grow, and we continue having a lot of fun. So please do that for me. As we get to the end here with all the special thanks type notes, which I always like to read. They're interesting. Usually. One last time, leave me a comment letting me know what you think, what you thought of the game, what you thought of the playthrough, how I did, and I would greatly appreciate that. Like the videos, like this video, and like the videos that you watch. That thumbs up really does help. It gives the videos a better chance of being seen by others and gives the channel a better chance to grow. And if you do feel so inclined, please click the links to leave a tip. All that being said, my final thoughts for Bioshock 2, I had a ton of fun. I did. I had a lot of fun getting back into Rapture and just using the plasmids and the guns. It's just a very nice feeling. It really is. You know, shooting out a bolt of lightning and then running up, well, we don't run, but you know what I mean, going up to an enemy and using a shotgun, or staying far back and using the spear. The game is solid. It really is. And looking back, I think the game got a little bit of a bad rap because story-wise, it just didn't have that impact that Bioshock 1 has, because Bioshock 1 is one of those generational games, I think. Just because of how powerful certain moments are in Bioshock 1. But I think people would be surprised just how good Bioshock 2 is if they went back and played it again. I know I was. And I was like, oh, Bioshock 2 is a good game, and I definitely want to play it. But playing through it again, it's way better than I remember. Is it a all-time game, a fantastic game, a 10 out of 10? No, it's not. It has, some bumps and bruises here and there. But it's a good game, and it was a lot of fun to play. So I'm really glad I got to play through it. Bioshock Infinite, like I was saying, is the game that came after this. It got huge reviews. It is a great game. I played it on a console. Can't remember which one. Played it on a console when it came out. I think it was my Xbox One, which I sadly don't have anymore. But it was that, or right? Did it come out on Xbox One? I can't even remember. It's been a little while. Pretty sure it was next gen. Regardless, it's a really great game. If you haven't played Bioshock Infinite, check it out. It is really, really well done. I'll get to it at some point. Now that I've played the first and second Bioshock, I'd like to get to it and show it off at some point. And like I said, Dead Space 2, I still want to get to at some point down the road, which lost the viewer's choice, but I would like to still get to it at some point. Until the next viewer's choice, or whatever project you see next from me, keep an eye out for the viewer's choice after this last episode goes up. It'll probably be a few days after that. I'll have a new viewer's choice of some kind. And then you can vote there. Until then, one final time, I hope you enjoyed and had a lot of fun, because that's what matters. I know I did. Thanks for voting, all of you that voted. And until the next viewer's choice, I'm Cendril. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.